What's up, guys? This is Sammy Geek back here with a quick video, and today I went to the gym with all three of these watches on one wrist. Just kidding, I did not do that. But I wanted to do a little comparison for you guys real quick between the Garmin. This is the 965 versus the OnePlus Watch 2 versus the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5. So if you're shopping for these watches, the difference really is going to stand out. If you're looking for a fitness-oriented watch and that is your number one goal, then Garmin is going to be the one to beat. Their fitness tracking is second to none. Heart rate variability, training readiness, the metrics that they'll share with you for all the different types of sports and running. It is next level compared to the Samsung tracking or the OnePlus tracking. So fitness-wise, this is definitely going to be your watch. If you are looking for a watch to be a companion with a Samsung phone, although the OnePlus I think is an awesome watch for the Android operating system, I think the Samsung is just going to be a little bit more seamless when it comes to actually working with a Samsung phone. So that's not really what we're here to talk about, but I did want to highlight those couple of features. This being more of a sporty watch, this being a better companion for the Samsung phones. Just everything works a little bit more seamlessly because it's Samsung to Samsung. Now, what OnePlus did here is really created an outstanding watch as far as quality goes, as far as looks go. To me, the OnePlus is much more premium than the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro that I have here as well. Again, both great watches, but the OnePlus is really on the next level of premium feel, premium look. There's a nice, on the side here, there's a nice brushed look, and it's kind of a shiny stainless steel here on the sides. You get a little bit more brushed on the side there. It's a weighty watch, so there's a nice amount of weight to it, which is pretty awesome. The charging is absolutely second to none. It comes with the little clip-on that you guys have all seen that goes on the back, and it charges from 0 to 100 in about an hour. This watch, the Watch 5 Pro, is closer to an hour and 45 minutes or so to kind of get to full. So charging capability goes to the OnePlus for sure. This one, the Garmin, is not as tech savvy as the OnePlus or the Samsung watch. Whereas with the Samsung and the OnePlus, you're going to be able to talk to people if they call you. You're going to be able to do voice responses, things like that, what you can't do on the Garmin. However, the Garmin, like in this case with the 965, this is going to last you with always on display. You're probably going to get 5 or 6 days out of this guy, where you're going to get about a day and a half out of this, where you're going to get closer to 3 days out of the OnePlus. All that said, there are two features that for me make this unfortunately 100% no-go, and I'm going to share those with you right now. Number one is the vibration motor as far as setting an alarm. For me, I use these watches to wake up in the morning, so they have to have a pretty strong vibration in order to wake me up. I don't like to turn on the sound, so I just want to feel the vibration. And interestingly enough, if I compare the Watch 5 Pro to the new Watch 6 or the Watch 6 Classic, this watch is absolutely stronger than the Watch 6 and the Watch 6 Classic. I'm guessing it's because this is more of an outdoorsy, sporty watch, and so they put a little bit stronger vibration motor in it. So this one passes the test for sure. The Garmin is the hands-down winner here as far as vibration motor goes. I had the Epix 2 Pro, and I had the 51 millimeter, and that was, I think it was about as strong as the 965, so no issues with the Garmin's whatsoever. In fact, I think Garmin probably puts the same vibration motor in both watches, and both are very, very strong vibration, because this is a fitness workout watch. It's very much geared towards fitness. They assume that if you do feel vibrations, it's going to happen when you're working out and doing activities outdoors. So they're going to put a strong vibration motor. This one definitely wakes me up Samsung did a really nice job with this one as well. The OnePlus is very, very subtle compared to what I'm used to. So for me, I think I'm gonna have a hard time waking up with this watch. So it's an absolute no-go. I've run a bunch of tests comparing them with the vibration motor on setting a timer and a clock and so forth, or setting like a short-term alarm. And this one, I struggle to really feel the vibration. You could turn on the sound if you want to, but I don't want to use the sound in the morning. I just want to wake up with the vibration. So that is probably, it's a deal breaker for me, but it might not be a deal breaker for you if you're looking at the OnePlus Watch. The build quality, the watch itself is phenomenal. It is an awesome, awesome watch. And I'm really upset that I have to get rid of it because of the vibration motor. But I want to show you one more thing here that is a total deal breaker for me. So I have the always on display on with basically a movement or twist or turn your wrist to wake. And with that turned off, I do not automatically see my text message. So if I'm sitting there typing or working on a keyboard and a text message comes in, I actually have to touch the screen in order to see that. And I find that to be an issue because it automatically pops up on this watch and it automatically pops up on this watch. The other key thing is going to be an issue here when you actually receive a text message or strings of text messages. So we will get a pop-up now because I do have the twist the wrist to wake. So we will see a text message come through, but watch what happens. I'm gonna say test 1, and I'm gonna send that here. You're gonna see this message. So it will come up. Actually, I take that back. See, you're seeing this kind of live. Okay, so I just reset myself the text message, and again, it didn't come up, but that's because I didn't twist my wrist. If I twisted my wrist and look, it still didn't pop up the text message. You see there's a notification down here, but watch what happens if I send myself a test 3. So there's test 3, and now you didn't see the first text message. I'm gonna say test 4. There, I received another notification. Let's turn the wrist here. And now look, you see test 1, test 2, but test 3 and 4 are buried. So in other words, the only way for me to see test 4 is to go like this and scan down and to do a reply. So if you're receiving if you're sitting there working and you're receiving multiple text messages, the only time you're gonna see the latest greatest is if you tap or interact with the display and then scan up to see your text messages or your text messages. Okay, so we're at test 4 right now. So let's go back to the home screen and I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna say test 5. All right, so we got the message. I'm gonna turn my wrist and see it's not coming up. And if I tap on it, then I see test 5. So do you guys see what's happening in the background here with this watch? Let me go back to the home screen here. So we saw test 5, let's do test 6. So it is just sitting here right now, always on display, and I'm gonna say test 6. It says I got a text message from Sammy Geek, and I have in test 6. On the other watch, I have a little dot in the bottom here, and I can click it up to see test 6. So in other words, to kind of wrap this thing up, if you're working or you're just sitting on the couch relaxing and you see a text message come through on any of these watches, it's going to pop up and you're going to see your text message. It's sort of forcefully goes through the always on display or any display, and it'll pop up and you see the message. Whereas this watch, it's just not showing the message. And to me, that is 100% deal breaker. No way around it. So because of that issue, I am going to be returning the OnePlus. And unfortunately, until they come out with an update, I probably won't be trying it again. So if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll talk to you guys soon.